everyone, Carmen Broxma here with Choose Joy with Carmen, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm not going to be really working on a card today. I just wanted to make this quick little video because I wanted to share with you what I am doing for an upcoming project and just kind of show you my little tips and tricks that I came across when doing this. So I have been saying that I really want to get to use my Cameo Silhouette more this year because they're like, for example, this stamp set here that's a celebration stamp set that you can only earn is beautiful, but it doesn't have dies to go with it. And I've seen some demonstrators use this one and, fussy cut around it. And that's fine if you're only going to be doing one or two. But for the project that I'm going to be working on that's coming up in the future, I wanted a lot of, particularly this one. And I want to be able to learn how to use my Cameo Silhouette better because there are times when I want to use stamp sets like this that don't have dies to go with them. And I do not want to fussy cut that many. So it was trial and error, but I went ahead and I'm sure there's better ways, and I'm going to be continuing to learn how to use my Cameo Silhouette. But I finally came up with, I was able to stamp my image and then take it into my Cameo Silhouette software and then trace the image. But the problem was it traced it right up against the lines. And I didn't want that. I wanted a little bit of a white border. So that became a little more tricky, and the way I went about it was probably all wrong. But like I said, I'm learning how to use it. But I finally came up with something that was satisfiable for me. And so what I did is, once I found the size, this one is not the size, but once I found the size that I liked, I went ahead and cut it out. And then I took the part that I cut out and I stuck it right back in that cutout area. And then I lined up my stamp set. And that took a few little tries, but once I got it where I wanted it, I was able to then cut out several of these pieces here. I've got tons of them here. And so basically what I did was I just, once I had what I wanted, I went ahead and just duplicated it several times on my cardstock and then cut them all out so that I could get tons of them. And now all I have to do is take the piece and stick it right back in there. And then now that I've got this lined up, I go ahead and ink it up and then I stamp it. And I've just been doing this process. So I have so far all these over here done. These ones, what happened was, if you noticed here, I got too close to the bottom and so it cut off the bottom. So it's still okay. But I just wanted to keep those separate. So I don't know, I don't think this is one. I think it's this one. So yeah, I'm still able to stamp in there, and it doesn't have much white on that bottom area like the other ones do. But that's okay because that's not a big deal to me. So the other thing, I was so thankful that I remembered that I had bought a long time ago these, it's called the inker handles. And what I love about this is, because here was what was happening. Without the handle, so here I was, I had this here. And without the handle, I had to keep picking this up by hand and then going over here to ink and then setting it back down and picking it up. Well, when you do that, look at what happens. See, you touch the sides where there's ink, and then you get it all over your fingers, and that just wasn't working for me. So I remembered I had this, and basically what it is, it's like a Velcro, thing. What you do is you put, you know, the one side of the Velcro here, and then on the handle you can put the other side. And then now when you put that on the lid, when you go to pick this up, you're picking it up by the handle and not by the sides of the ink pad where you're going to get yourself all inky and dirty. So I was so thankful that I remembered that I had those, and this is working perfect because I'm doing so many. I'm constantly having to re-ink, right? And then I just kind of set that there and go back and forth. So that was a lifesaver. And then I keep my little what do they call this? A Chucky tool. But I got this from, I think, Stampendous. It's called a Stampendable or whatever. But, you know, once I ink that up, you know, I'll just pick this up, ink this up, and then I go ahead and set that down. No ink on my fingers. Flip this over, and then I can just go ahead and use this to go ahead and get that image on there nicely. And then sometimes it picks it up, but then if you're just real careful, just lift it up quickly, then we have our image perfectly done. And then I'll just continue doing this until I get all those done. But this is so much quicker than fussy cutting all those that I want to do. And I may not be using all these on this project that I'm working on. So that's why I'm doing several, just in case I mess up with when it comes to the coloring. I wanted to make sure I had them available because I don't want to have to, you know, pull out my Cameo and everything, all that again. But I did save the file. So if I need to make more, it's not going to be a big deal. So I just wanted to stop by and show you that and how you can use your electric cutters to help you out. Again, like I said, I'm still learning it. I'm sure there's going to be better and quicker ways once I use it more and more and more to do this kind of stuff. And I'll learn that as well. So I'm looking forward to getting to know my Cameo Silhouette a whole lot better. Okay, well, thank you for stopping by and watching how I'm doing this, and hope you enjoyed it. And if it was helpful to you, that's all that matters to me, is I want to just try to make crafting a whole lot easier for you all and for myself. But then when I learn something, I want to be able to share it with you all. So thanks again for all you who watch me on a regular basis. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel and checking out what I have to share. Okay, so until my next video, remember, choose joy, and may God bless you. Bye-bye.